Hello, let me grab my coffee. It's Thursday morning, didn't do a Wednesday, just didn't. Anyway, I took a sneak peek at my weight. It's going in the right direction. I'm alone this week, which actually also I think helps a bit. I don't feel obligated to make bigger meals. For me, cooking for one is simple. Cooking for two is difficult. It's like, okay, so I quadruple the amount of food when I'm cooking for two from cooking for one. You know, this morning I had a hamburger patty and a couple eggs. That's protein. It's not a lot of calories. Um, it's good. It's simple. If I was making breakfast, well, I don't usually make breakfast. Sometimes we make breakfast, but anyway. But like dinners, I often don't even have dinner, or now I'm using up some beans. I made some vegetarian beans. Pretty good. A simple recipe. A couple cans of diced, uh, fire roasted tomatoes with garlic. About a pound of dried beans and about 48 ounces of water and some chili seasoning and some chili flakes and some cumin and some garlic and stir it up and let it cook until the beans are soft. You know, it was pretty good. I still got some left, so I'll probably have that for dinner. But I eat pretty simply when it's just me, especially now that I am in a smaller town and I don't have the temptation of things like Uber Eats and things like that. Because when I had a bad period and kind of backslid terribly, Uber Eats was at fault. Well, it wasn't at fault. They didn't force me to. Whatever. I overutilized Uber Eats because I could. Anyway, so stuff coming up. I'm alone until Saturday, so I'll do the weigh-in and I'll probably do the video later. I don't know, we'll see what I got. And the next week I'm with my daughter for most of the week, and then she goes home for like 4 days, and then the kids both come back to me, and then we go camping. So the 4th of July weekend, there will not be a Saturday update. I may do something Wednesday, but I don't know. That might be a little too weird. More likely, it'll wait until Tuesday, the 5th, because it just will. And I'm going to try to take my weight before camping, take my weight after camping. Hopefully, I won't gain too much at camping. Got the menu. There are some temptations on there because I'm bringing teenagers, so teenagers are going to need snacks, and we're camping, so there's going to be s'mores, which I'm actually not a fan of s'mores. Now, maybe some of you who are not from the United States or maybe even Canada don't understand what s'mores are. It's a camping tradition. So it consists of a graham cracker, a piece of chocolate, a toasted marshmallow, and another graham cracker, and you squish them together and eat them. And it's a sugar rush, a chocolate rush. It's more sugar and chocolate in one bite than I really like. So I won't really eat those, but got to bring them for the kids. Bringing things like chips and Jiffy Pop popcorn. Not an endorsement, they're just kind of fun, and most of these kids nowadays haven't seen even Jiffy Pop popcorn. It's not even like on TV ads, or even though kids don't even watch TV, but look it up, Jiffy Pop popcorn. It's like a aluminum disposable pan, like frying pan, and it's got the popcorn and the oil in there, and you just put it on the heat, and you shake it, and it's got a foil top that bubbles up into a giant foil balloon full of popcorn. So it's kind of fun. We've got breakfasts planned out. we have one day as pancakes. I'm not a fan of pancakes, but the kids wanted pancakes, so we'll have pancakes. I may not eat the pancakes. One breakfast is breakfast burritos, which is fine. You know, eggs, cheese, probably sausage, potatoes, salsa. Throw it in a burrito and eat. Throw it in a tortilla and eat it. Anyway, I've got to stop. Well, sorry, I'm back. I had a call that I had to take, and the phone was confusing me. Anyway, cheers. So camping's going to be fun. I'm going to try to do some filming at camping. Like I said, so next week on Saturday there will be an update. Then the week after that, there won't be an update probably until Tuesday, July 5th. Just because I'm going to be camping, I'm not going to be where I can edit and upload a video, so that's all going to happen on the 5th. And yeah, there will be food temptations. I have to avoid them. I will try to avoid them. I know that I won't completely successfully avoid them. But I can minimize them maybe. There will be chips. There's an ice cream social day where I'm just simply going to skip the ice cream. There's going to be temptations to grab snacks on the road. We're taking a trip. This is the giant redwood trees. I highly recommend going to see them. There's just certain things in the world that you really should see once in your life. And I would list the giant redwood trees as one of them. I would list Niagara Falls as another, especially the Canadian side. And definitely the Grand Canyon. You know, Las Vegas is crazy lights and stuff, but I prefer natural wonders. So yes, the giant redwood trees, go see them. The Grand Canyon, go see it. Niagara Falls, go see it. If there are other places you would recommend as a must-see, especially a natural wonder must-see, please let me know. I know Uluru, formerly known as Ayers Rock in Australia, is supposed to be just one of those incredibly wonderful things. A lot of them, it's the scale. You can't take a picture of it. You cannot you can't describe it properly. You have to see it. I mean, the Grand Canyon is just enormous. It's more than a mile across. It's huge. There's just no way to properly experience it other than to experience it. The Niagara Falls, now they've actually, since I went as a child, they've diverted a lot of it to try to prevent erosion. But it's a massive, huge amount of water. I mean, when I was a child, it was like 20 feet deep, going over a cliff. Huge, just unbelievably huge amount of water. The redwood trees, enormous. I mean, you know, you've seen the pictures where people drive a car through a tree because they've cut a hole in it. It's hard to fathom that size, and those aren't even the biggest ones. You know, there's just huge trees, and it's just you look up how tall they are, you look how wide they are. It's all just unfathomable beauty and awe. So yeah, let me know places that you would tell people that you should go, like things that should be on your bucket list, especially natural wonders. I think the United States and Canada are kind of spoiled in that there's so much empty land that hasn't been touched for development for, like, you know, because there was a lot of, like, Europe's great forests got cut down. They just did. There are people, they needed wood, they needed to build, they needed a place to live, they needed a place to grow food. So a lot of things in Europe got cut down. They just did. The United States has things that haven't been, and of course they also have things that are huge. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to fill in the Grand Canyon to grow wheat? You know, I guess you could, maybe. I know that the temptation was certainly there to cut down all those giant trees and use all that beautiful lumber. And fortunately, at some point, somebody said, wait a minute, maybe we shouldn't. Thank goodness, because that would have been lost forever. I mean, these are trees that are thousands upon thousands of years old. But yeah, let me know what would be on your bucket list. Places that you've already been, or places that you've heard of and you really want to go.
I'm going to speak up for this one because I'm using the camera on the computer and its microphone seems to not be as good. It's a call out for someone. I'm trying to look for it. I can't find it. Many, many years ago, I read a poem, sort of a poem, more like a story, but it was written in the form of a poem. Something about the woman who was too big for God. And it's a woman complaining that she was too big to get in heaven, like worried. And God came down and told her no and showed her natural wonders, mountains and the Grand Canyon and Niagara Falls, places like that. Showed her all these beautiful, enormous natural wonders. And God said that God makes big things beautiful because they have to be experienced. So you're beautiful. Not because you're big, because you're you. And if you lose weight and become healthier, you're still you. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There are some people that want to keep you big. And that's not a good thing. They want to keep you big to keep you under control, to keep you thinking you're ugly. You're beautiful. And the you that's beautiful is the you that's inside you, not the you that's outside you. Not that you're ugly. You can still be beautiful on the outside too. Anyway, if anyone finds that poem, the woman who thought she was too big for heaven or the woman who thought she was too big for God, let me know.
3. Hey, well, it's Saturday. Weigh-in time. Dun dun dun. Suspense time. Okay, so 4, 6. Hang on, I got to do the math. 468.9. I almost said 469.8. 468.9, which is a loss of what's that? 4.1, something like that. Not a big loss, but a loss. So hooray for me, hooray for you, hooray for everybody. Keep up the good work, keep up everything. The house is like, I'm not going to have her pan, but the house is a mess because it's full of camping gear waiting to be piled into the van for the camping trip, which isn't that far away and is terrifying us all. So anyway, that's it for this week. Keep tuning in. Give a like, subscribe, share, comments. I mean, I read all the comments all the time, and I really, really do appreciate them. So thank you very much, and bye for now.